representatives of View for Nadine's latest project, Love Siargao. We have the content development lead of View, Stacy Pascuan. Thank you so much. Hi, Stacy. And of course, the head of content of View, Ms. Garlic Garcia, is also here with us. Thank you so much. Beautiful, beautiful women. Now, speaking of Love Siargao, guys, ito na, we are also happy to say that as of today, Love Siargao is the #1 series on the View platform. What a good news to start everything up. Congratulations, Nads. Wow, very, very good news para sa ating lahat. And you have a couple of short message lang para sa ating lahat.
Yes, magandang tanghali po sa inyong lahat. Maraming salamat po for spending your Wednesday afternoon with us. And I wanna, of course, thank sila Garlic there for giving me this amazing opportunity to work with, of course, Alden for Love Siargao. And of course, I want to thank everyone sa lahat ng mga viewers na nanood ng Love Siargao. Thank you for making us #1.
There you go, #1. I love that. Okay, let us begin with our press conference. Starting up, we have from ABS-CBN, Miss Ana Cereza. Hey, Miss Ana.
Hello.
Hi,
Good
Miss Ana.
afternoon. Nadine, ano na bang, na-miss ka namin? Ano bang pwedeng aabangan namin sa'yo? Projects or other ventures na upcoming?
Nawala po ba ako? No, I'm just really happy to, I guess, be able to work on different projects. Syempre after the pandemic hit us really hard, especially the industry. And I'm really happy kasi kahit papano, tuloy-tuloy pa rin naman po yung mga projects ko. Hindi naman ako nawala. Kasi I would see people commenting on social media na parang sinasabi nila, this is her comeback, ganyan, her comeback to acting. Parang sabi ko, hindi naman ako nawala. I've been acting naman since, even after the pandemic. But I guess what siguro, you know, trying to understand what they're saying. Baka they're saying na back on doing series, or baka na-miss nila ako sa rom-com or sa romance. So, naisip nila yung past projects ko, baka hindi yun kasali. No, but I'm just really happy to be working on romance, rom-com, drama projects again.
And then Nadine, we see you also a lot. You do a lot of content then for your businesses. How do you manage? Kasi nga, to be fair din, marami kang naging acting projects. Last year, we had a movie. How do you balance your acting projects with your businesses?
I'm not gonna lie, Miss Ana, it's really difficult. Especially for someone naman who doesn't really have a background in business. But I think with me, kasi with my situation, I'm very lucky because my business partners or the people that I work with my ventures, they know now what to ask from me. So I'm mainly more on the marketing side, so being the face of the brands, of the product. Siguro a few decision makings na rin. The really big ones na alam ko namang I can contribute to. But if you ask me kasi like numbers, investors, ganyan. I mean, obviously, hindi naman ako masyadong maalam sa ganyan. Although I do understand some already. But yeah, I'm just really happy that a lot of the businesses that I've invested in are actually growing. Super happy.
And you've been learning a lot na rin sa business.
Yes.
Learning process.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Nadine, sorry, may mga phone-in questions. Can you share na lang yung mga businesses mo ngayon you've been busy with?
Yeah, so right now, where do I start? Well, sige, I would start na lang siguro with D-Husk. D-Husk is a, yeah, so I know that a lot of people are familiar with the brand D-Husk. So D-Husk is the first plant-based milk that is locally sourced, locally produced in the Philippines, that is fortified with different vitamins that you can also find in dairy. So we're very proud about this project kasi yung gusto talaga namin for D-Husk is that we want to give back to the Filipinos and we want it to be, you know, as local as possible. So D-Husk, we source our coconuts. It's a coconut milk brand. So we source our coconuts in Palawan and then we produce it in the south, so in Cavite or in Batangas. And what is amazing about D-Husk is that these are our coconuts. Kasi a lot of people don't know that we're the second biggest exporters of coconuts in the world.
Right.
And imagine that we export all of our coconuts somewhere to be processed into products, you know. Coconut is
Yeah.
such a wonderful fruit. Like, you can do a lot of things with it. Tapos, pag bumalik sa atin yung products, we get taxed for it. And these are our coconuts. So, it doesn't really make any sense that
Yeah.
we're being taxed for our own produce. So, this was, you know, we thought about this to kind of close the loop then and to somehow give back to the farmers as well.
That's nice.
And what I love about Tea Husk is that it's also very affordable.
Thank you, Nadine.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Ana Cerezo. Up next, we have from GMA7, Aubrey Carampel.
Hi Nadine,
Hello,
Aubrey
Miss
from
Aubrey.
GMA News.
Hi.
Congratulations on
Thank
Love
you.
Siargao. Siyempre pinapanood ko siya.
Yay! I'm glad you
Ayan.
like it.
Oo naman. Maradyaw. Karadyaw. Nadine, napag-usapan yung pagiging entrepreneur. Parang ang ganda rin ng pairing ninyo ni Alden sa Love Siargao because Alden is also an entrepreneur. Nakwento niya sa akin na nung nag-shooting kayo, tumingin na siya ng mga lupa doon, na parang mukhang gusto niya rin mag-start ng business sa Siargao. Anong pinag-uusapan ninyo about yan? About being entrepreneur? Napag-uusapan ka ba ng madalas doon? Or nahikayat mo na rin ba si Alden to start a business doon sa Siargao habang nandun siya?
Actually, si Alden po kasi, meron siyang cousin who used to live in Siargao, si April, which are friends with Chris, sister din ni Chris. So, may kumbaga magkakakilala na. And si Alden has met si Chris my boyfriend, his sister, the husband, ganon. So magkakilala na talaga sila. And I think hindi naman to first time na maging interested ni Alden sa Siargao. I mean, Siargao is such a beautiful place. And how can you not, diba, how can you not be mesmerized by the place? You go there, you feel different. And there's really parang sobrang healing talaga ng isla. And si Alden very business-minded din siya. Actually, there were times na nung nandun pa kami, lock-in kami for a month, and that's a very long time, you know, and he would have mga business meetings for his other ventures, ganyan. So, yun, alam ko na parehas kami, even though we're both in the showbiz industry, we also have other ventures outside of it, which is really great.
Na ano rin ba na kumbaga tinamaan si Alden ng Siargao curse?
Oo. De, pero nakaalis naman agad siya.
Kailangan niya kasi yata mag-work sa
No, but you know, kasi naging close kaming lahat ng buong cast while we were in Siargao. Kasi imagine ba naman, that's a 1 month long, lock-in. So, sila Miss Kaki, sila Kailin, ganyan. And I would always say na one of the things that I really love about doing Love Siargao was that I have a new family because of the project, which are yun nga, the cast members nga din. And parang iba talaga yung nagagawa ng isla. And even for me, like until now, it's really hard for me to kind of explain what it is. Kasi even a lot of my friends who just visit the island, parang may something talaga doon sa isla. You know, and si Alden, sabi ko nga sa kanya, minsan magpahinga ka naman. Kasi alam kong sobrang hardworking siya. Like sometimes, may kasi kami niyan, may group chat kami. Tapos lagi siyang hindi nagre-reply. Tapos niloloko namin siya, inaasar namin siya, ganon. So I would tell him na, like, minsan magpahinga ka naman. And then I was like telling him na yung experiences ko about the isa. Sabi ko nga, dito ako tumatakbo pag gusto ko talaga huminga, ganon. And nakita naman nilang lahat yun. So I'm not, hindi naman ako magtataka kung eventually, he'll have a house there or dun siya hihinga, yun ang puntahan niya para makahinga siya. And I do believe naman that he deserves it too.
And syempre, first time yung pairing na to. Ang daming nag-abang din talaga na